Radio Raheem with one of my favorite interviews of all time. Always high energy, always controversial. Bill Haney in the building, New York City, at home, anywhere you go on this planet. But, boy, I feel like New York is a good spot for you. And
Absolutely. Thank you. Always seconds out. You know what I mean? We here, baby. We here. It's a press conference. I think our work is starting to speak for itself. It's starting to speak for itself because I'm seeing the reporters that normally have questions are not having the same questions anymore.
What questions do you think have been answered, Bill?
Well, I mean, I know that this will be the eighth champion for Devin to fight at 26. 3 divisions, youngest undisputed, youngest to do 3 divisions. What do you think? 26 years old.
I think this is a pivotal fight for him.
Okay, well, you tell me somebody else is doing it like that.
No. It's nothing to do with what has been accomplished, but he's at a moment now where he needs to submit exactly what he's able and capable of doing. You know the criticism from the last fight. We're not going to have to talk about that, but you talk about what people are saying.
Well, let's clean up your verbiage a little bit instead of saying pivot. Let's say it's another level to graduate. No, it's not to graduate to it because there will always be levels, new devils. You know what I mean? New ways for Devin to show that it's truly the Devin Haney era. He's built for this. And that's what this thing is all about.
People speak about Norman's power. I mean, obviously he got a super highlight knockout. It might have been knockout of the year. We got a lot of year left, but we'll see.
I love the way you've been talking about that knockout. I love it. Listen, I love it. And I love everyone, the way that they've, rallied and supported Brian Norman, who did a tremendous job in Japan. And I think if he's not paper ready, he's definitely TV ready.
So what does Devin have to do to get Norman ready?
I think Devin is at a point where he has to be himself. He has to be the fighter that, with experience, he has to be the fighter that has been in that moment and totally dictate every moment of the fight.
We've heard Turkey Al-Sheikh talk about all this Tom and Jerry. You know all this stuff. You got
we heard Tom and Jerry stuff. What have we heard him talk about the PEDs? Please, Turkey, please speak on the PEDs so Radio Raheem can cover it like Grandma's blanket.
Well, do you feel that Devin has any pressure on him to perform any differently?
I think he just swerved the PED talk.
I can't do anything about it. Please, let's test everybody year-round. Let's institute a system where everybody has a level playing field. All fighters should be tested that are competing at this level in this environment should absolutely have PED testing year-round. I believe that. Anybody who competes, I think, on ring, anybody that competes on this level, I mean, we got money to do all this other stuff. We should have money to keep these fighters clean, 100%. So
absolutely. And listen, and you heard it right here from Radio Raheem. And let me double down on the opportunity that Turkey Al-Sheikh has. He has the budget to make this thing happen. All the fighters, everyone is getting paid a handsome ransom to perform. And we ain't doing no complaining. But the one thing that I said is, from His Excellency himself, if I could bring up something, right, a rule that we can touch on using his platform and his voice would be to highlight the PEDs.
I agree, Bill. I've said it too. I've said it.
Exactly. So for me, it's a bittersweet subject. Of course, I would like to talk about the Tom and Jerry and all those other things, but PEDs for me supersede that.
As a coach, as a father, knowing your son and his success, do you tell him to do anything different? Do you let any of this conversation about, well, are you an exciting fighter? Can you best Norman without running and punching and moving?
Listen, Devin, live on Seconds Out. Shut his ass down. Handicap him. Listen, if for some reason the dad is not there, don't listen to him. Handicap him. Don't let him do that big left hand. Watch the right hand. Watch the uppercuts. Make him go home and think about it and say, damn, I could have did better.
What happened yesterday when Norman put his hands on Bill? Now, this is the first time I've ever seen a boxer.
This is rumors. He put a finger.
This is the first time I've ever seen a boxing security actually do his job. I was like, oh, this is what bodyguards are supposed to do. I see all these boxing bodyguards, and they let their fighter get there and get pushed and everything.
He's working for Dev, moonlighting for a job with Turkey. Turkey, you saw he did a great job. So when he's not working with Dev, listen, we come over and get some extra paper over there with Turkey. It's called Hollow Point Security. and it's Big Tank.
God.
So let's plug Big Tank. He
All
works.
right. So, all right. So Big Tank had his shirt over his head, the whole thing. I was like, okay, well, this is serious. However, that has to be something that if they weren't already angry enough at each other, or they weren't already rivals, does that take it to another level? I mean, putting your hands on a man.
You keep saying hands. I say he tried to put a finger on him. He tried to put a finger. If he had tried to put, listen, and he did. And I see you getting close. You know, I keep telling you, Devin doesn't like that. Okay, so anybody from here on out, keep your fucking fans to yourself. No fingers, no nothing is allowed. November 22nd, it will be decided. It's bad blood, but we're professionals, and it will be handled in the ring.
I got it.
3 division, youngest undisputed. Inshallah, November 22nd. Thank you, Radio
I got to pivot to something that's serious, though. On my way in, the breaking news came through. Gervonta Davis arrested in Miami. Allegations of domestic abuse. These allegations
it's not breaking news. It's not breaking news. Young black athletes are getting charged at an all-time high. I want to see when is the other race. I want to see more. I want to see more. I want to see more. I want to see more magnifying.
You are not saying this is this a race
no,
thing?
No, it's not. But it's not just an only Gervonta Davis thing, and it's not just a Bill Haney thing. It's a thing that's happening in the fabric of family right now. Families need to unite and join, and they need to see the stars are at home and not on television. Stop looking on here. Go home and unite. I hope and I wish Gervonta Davis and his baby moms, I wish them well, and I hope that they can get whatever they need and get back to the superstar that he is.
Shakur Stevenson going to be successful tonight or tomorrow night against Williams Zepeda?
I sure hope he does.
Hope so.
I mean, listen, the other guy has a puncher's chance, so you know what I mean. It's he's in for a fight, but I'm sure that Shakur, he's built for this. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching him since he was a kid. He's built for this, and nothing is distracting him. He's focused.
There are so many options for Devin.
You won't see nothing big until Shakur and Devin get in the ring together. Other than that, they're going to walk past them, and they're going to continue to build what they're building, and that's what's happening right now. Shout out to both teams.
They're both in a fight. Is it possible? Are you having any conversations with His Excellency? I mean, are we
Oscar De La Hoya is he found out a way to become a loser in life. He was winning at the beginning, and then he started losing at the end. Listen, how many times has he lost? So
Oscar De La Hoya?
I said he started out winning and then he started losing in the end. You winning more than Oscar is winning right now.
I wish they knew that at the bank. When I go to the bank, they think I'm losing and he's winning.
See, there you go, judging it by the bank.
Yeah.
There you go, judging it by the money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last one. Have you had any conversations about what is on the table for Devin if he gets past Norman? We lost the opportunity for Garcia. We don't know what's happening with Tank. We don't know
from hell. And that boy down there in Georgia, he remind me of George Foreman or Joe Frazier, one of them boys. We taking him serious.
Well, let me sign out. Boy, everybody likes to walk off. Radio Raheem with Bill Haney. My favorite interview always controversial. The man's got the energy. We'll see your son up on that stage in a minute. Can't wait to see the fight.